All right, Connor Ferguson here for Always Race Day with Donny Schatz right before the Knoxville Nationals. Donny, it hasn't been the season that you wanted to have. I know you want to go faster, but Kyle Larson was talking on his podcast yesterday and said it doesn't matter what season, what type of year Donny's having. You can't count him out when August comes around for the Knoxville Nationals. Does it give you any serenity being here and having it be Nationals week, or do you kind of go into it with a clean slate every year?
You know, you always go into a clean slate. You always look forward to the Nationals. We've come here in all different aspects. We've come here dominating the championship. We've come here chasing our tails. We've come here a lot of ways and come out of here in a good shape. So the hard part of this week is getting through tonight, getting ourselves set up for Saturday night. That's when everything kicks in for Saturday, how you race it. And really it ends up being 50 laps at 2 segments. And that's changed over the years compared to what it used to be. So I think we've got to get ourselves to that point. I think that's the hurdle for us at the moment. So we'll do our best to be in a good position and open-minded is the only way you're going to get there.
We saw you go away from Ford this season and make that big change, and we've seen you win with Ford here at the Nationals. What are the challenges of doing this and doing this program with a Chevy engine in?
There's challenges on all fronts. We didn't want to go away from what we had. We ran out of stuff, and there hadn't been a Ford on the racetrack the last 3-4 weeks. And it's funny how no one wants to bring that up. Had we not done something, we wouldn't be standing here. We'd have been probably sitting at the shop for 3-4 weeks, and that's not what Tony wanted to do, nor I wanted to do. So, and then you're scrounging really to try to figure out what's next, what you're going to do. It's not as easy as just calling someone up and produce motor after motor after motor to be able to race with the Outlaws day in, day out. So, hats off to Paul Kinser for getting us ahead of the curve and being able to get there. Both ways, we make both of them work. We've won a lot of races under the Chevy power, and we won one with the Ford. And so it is what it is. You just got to make the best of it.
And split-sided paint schemes seem to be the new unique trend for the National stuff this year. But I love what they did with your car. It's kind of the 2 color schemes you've ran the most here on both sides of your car. Who inspired that? Whose idea was it? And tell me about the designer.
Well, we really do have 2 sponsors under one corporate banner. It's Advanced Auto Parts and CarQuest, and you got your independent owners in CarQuest, and you got your corporate locations in Advanced, and they're both even though they're one company. There's 2 liveries, and we do that across the country all year. Certain markets we run the CarQuest livery, and other markets we run the Advanced. Here we got both, so we got half and half or whatever you want to call it. I think there's multiple names, so it's greatly warranted. I think it fits perfect, and obviously they got Hire Heroes, which they're a huge part of. So we've been a part of that with them for a long time, and Tony has great aspirations with some things coming up for them in the future. So we'll look forward to tune in and see what happens with it.
All right, tune in tonight on Dirt Vision, guys. Night 1 of the Knoxville Nationals kicking off soon.